Good morning. This morning I'm going to show you the masterpiece that I created for COS2614 with regards to the year 2020 semester 2 assignment 1. So this is what's on the agenda for today. Basically, COS 2614 2020 semester 2 assignment 1. I'm just going to show you the code. I had already created the code and I just wanted to share it with you guys. So the name of it was guessing game. You can see here they said that you must write an application that simulates a simple guessing game similar to playing lotto. The user guesses 6 unique numbers between 1 and 39. The program, Lotto Machine, also generates 6 unique random numbers in the same range. The program compares the user's guess to the set of random numbers generated and displays the score. The score says how many of the user's numbers matches that of the program. The random numbers are generated and the score of the game is calculated by the class guessing game as shown below. So here's where your variables are, and this is what you need to declare in your header file. Okay, so here it shows you the data member num stores the number, e.g. 6 of random numbers to be generated for the game from num, e.g. 1, and stores the starting number, and the to num, which is 39, stores the ending number. So you can continue and read the rest of this, but basically this is my master code. As you can see, it first starts out with Qt plus core and GUI, and it also has the Qt widgets. Target name is guessing game, and it's an app and includes a header and a CPP and a main CPP. So this shows you the UML of this as according to what they've got defined here. Alright, these are my private variables and these are my public functions. Okay, this is the standard code that gets generated, so I've just stopped the signals and the slots because you're not needing it for this program. Over here, this is how I've defined my functions. Yeah, you can basically see it. Alright, so it's my functions defined, and then in main, this is where it gets quite complicated. I've gone and created a whole lot of separate functions. Okay, I've got a get input function, I've got a validate input function, I've got a generate output function, and then I've got a display output, I've got a try again, and then I've actually got my main. So this is how I've done it. As you can see here, there's some long codes. It's basically appending because I'm asking it to get the user's input, and the user is allowed to input more than once. So this is my long list of code. Okay, just to show you an example of what it is. Here's another one. This queue message box where it's asking the user do they want to have another go, and that's the end of my queue message box. So either choose yes or no. Okay, so let's have a look. As you can see, I start my application here by this application call. Then I ask it to start a queue string list called input. Okay, I'm using a variable int for my answer of whether the person wants to try again or not. So that is set to 0. Okay, so that means yes, I want to start again. So now I start a do while loop. Okay, and as you can see, my input says call this function get input. Okay, here's my get input, and as you can see, my get input contains a queue string list inputs, checks whether the boolean is okay, and also the Q string variable SOK. Right, so input append, I'm using the input dialog box, get the text from the user, and then this basically says input numbers for the user, and then they've got to enter their random numbers, and they can either choose OK or cancel. If it's OK, then it must go ahead and return the input. Okay, so that's what it will return, the numbers that are given by the user. Okay, so then we get to there, then it checks the input, sees if it's cancelled it must exit, otherwise it validates my input, and here is where I get the validation done. Alright, I check whether it's got 6 numbers, I make sure they haven't just left it blank and said OK. And then after that I've asked the Q string of numbers to be converted to integers. Okay, then after that we generate our output, we ask it to generate our output, then we ask the user, do you want to try again? So now I'm going to show you how the code executes. Alright, as you can see, my input numbers, what I was showing you up at the top over here, input numbers, it's shown over there, over here, input numbers, then enter the 6 random numbers, and the format is this comma format. So I'm just going to use the same numbers I've put there, but we can, let's just change them a bit. Let's use 6, 12, 18, 22, 28, and 38. Click on OK. It says these are the correct numbers, 9, 8, 9, 21, 17, 29. My score was 0 because nothing went correct. Do I want to try again? Definitely. I'm going to just try entering with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Let's see if we get it right. We got a 25 over here, so let's see. My score is 1. Okay, and then I can choose no. And so this is basically how I got it to ask the user if they want to try again. I hope this code and this video has been helpful. Thank you for watching, and best of luck for the exams that are coming up. Goodbye.